Welcome to my channel. The 1977 quarter is a part of the Washington Quarter series in U.S. coinage. This series, which was first introduced in 1932, features the portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1977 quarter remains a relatively common coin in the world of numismatics. Below is a detailed breakdown of its information, history, and current value. 1. General information. Country, United States of America. Type of coin, quarter dollar, 25 cents. Year of minting, 1977. Mint marks, Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S proof coins only. Composition, 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Weight, 5.67 grams. Diameter, 24.3 millimeters. Thickness, 1.75 millimeters. Edge, reeded grooved edge, similar to most U.S. quarters. Face value, 25 cents, 25 cents. 2. Design details. Obverse front. The obverse of the 1977 quarter features the portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Washington is shown in profile, facing left. The inscriptions on the obverse are Liberty above Washington, In God We Trust to the left, and the year 1977 below the portrait. This design has remained largely unchanged since the coin was first introduced in 1932. Reverse back. The reverse side features a bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, with its wings spread. The inscriptions on the reverse include United States of America above the eagle and quarter dollar below the eagle. The reverse design was also created by John Flanagan and has been used for Washington quarters since the coin's introduction. 3. Minting information. The 1977 quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint has different mintage numbers. Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark 751,421,000 coins were minted. Denver Mint. Mint mark D 451,536,000 coins were minted. San Francisco Mint. Mint mark S. Proof coins only 3,107,324 proof coins were minted. The San Francisco Mint struck proof coins, which were specially created for collectors and have a much higher quality and finish than business strike coins. 4. Value of the 1977 quarter. The value of a 1977 quarter depends on factors like its condition, grade, whether it is a regular business strike or a proof coin, and whether it has any notable errors. Below are some general value estimates. Circulated coins. In most circulated conditions, the 1977 quarter is worth its face value of 25 cents. This is true for most business strike coins that have been used in daily circulation. Uncirculated coins, mint state. If the coin is in uncirculated condition, graded MS 60 or higher, it could be worth between $1 and $3. Coins with high-grade preservation, MS 65 and above, could be worth more, particularly if they have no visible wear or defects. Proof coins, San Francisco Mint. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are typically worth more than business strike coins. The 1977 proof quarter is generally valued between $3 and $10, depending on its condition and any special features. Coins in PR 70 perfect condition could be worth more to collectors. Mint errors. Mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or misminted quarters, can increase the value of the 1977 quarter significantly. The value of such error coins depends heavily on the rarity and significance of the error. These coins may fetch anywhere from $10 to several $100s, depending on the type of error and demand among collectors. 5. Coin grading and condition. The value of a 1977 quarter is also heavily influenced by its grade or condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state MS 70, and here are the typical conditions. Good G4. Coins in this condition will have worn details, and many fine features will be difficult to see. It may be worth only its face value, or a small premium depending on the wear. Fine F12. A fine 12 coin will show moderate wear but still retain most of the features of the coin. It might be worth a bit more than its face value, but not by much. Extremely fine, XF40. These coins show only light wear, with most details intact. Such coins are still worth only a small premium over face value. Uncirculated MS 60 to MS 65. Coins in these grades show no wear at all and have sharp, crisp details. These coins are more collectible and can fetch $1 to $3 for coins graded MS 60 and higher. Coins in MS 65 or higher can fetch more. Proof coins PR 70. These are coins that have been specially made for collectors. A perfect PR 70 coin has no visible imperfections and can be worth more, generally in the range of $5 to $10 or more depending on the collector market. 6. Historical significance. The 1977 quarter is not particularly notable for any historical events, but it is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in production since 1932. This series was designed. The 1984 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which features George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. This series, which began in 1932, has remained in circulation for many decades. Below is a detailed breakdown of the 1984 quarter, including its specifications, design details, minting information, historical context, and current value. 1. General information. Country: United States of America. Type of coin: quarter dollar, 25 cents. Year of minting: 1984. Mint marks: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco, S proof coins only. Composition: 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Weight: 5.67 grams. Diameter: 24.3 millimeters. Thickness: 1.75 millimeters. Edge: reeded grooved edge, like most U.S. quarters. Face value: 25 cents, 25 cents. 2. Design details. Obverse front. The obverse features a portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This portrait was designed by John Flanagan. The inscriptions on the obverse include Liberty above Washington, In God We Trust to the left, and the year 1984 below the portrait. This design has been used on Washington quarters since 1932 and has not changed in the 1984 version. Reverse back. The reverse shows a bald eagle with its wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows. The eagle is positioned in front of an olive branch. The inscriptions on the reverse side are United States of America at the top and quarter dollar at the bottom. The reverse design was also created by John Flanagan and has been used continuously since 1932, with minor modifications over the years. 3. Minting information. The 1984 quarter was produced in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint has different mintage numbers. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Mintage: 1,045,518,000 quarters minted. Denver Mint, mint mark D. Mintage: 885,748,000 quarters minted. San Francisco Mint, mint mark S, proof coins only. Mintage: 3,956,393 proof coins minted. Total mintage: over 1.9 billion quarters were minted in 1984, making it a very common coin in circulation. 4. Value of the 1984 quarter. The value of the 1984 quarter depends on several factors, including its condition, whether it is a proof coin, and if it has any unique features such as mint errors. Here's a general overview of the coin's value. Circulated coins. In circulated condition, the 1984 quarter is generally worth its face value of 25 cents. These coins have been used in daily circulation and typically show signs of wear. Uncirculated coins, mint state. Coins in uncirculated condition, graded MS 60 to MS 65, can be worth between $1 and $3, depending on their quality. The better preserved the coin, the higher the potential value. Proof coins, San Francisco Mint. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are produced specifically for collectors and are usually worth more than regular business strike coins. A 1984 proof quarter can typically be worth between $3 and $8, depending on its condition. High-quality proof coins can sometimes be worth more. Mint errors. If a 1984 quarter has any minting errors, e.g. off-center strikes, double dies, or other unusual features, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Such error coins can range from $10 to several $100s, depending on the rarity and nature of the error. 5. Coin grading and condition. The value of a 1984 quarter is strongly influenced by its grade or condition. Here's how coins are generally graded. Good G4. Coins in good G4, Condition are heavily worn, with many features barely visible. These coins are usually only worth face value, unless there's a significant error. Fine F12. A coin in fine F12 condition will have moderate wear, but the key details like the face of Washington and the eagle will still be visible. It may be worth slightly above face value. Extremely fine XF40. Coins in extremely fine XF40 condition have light wear and still show most of the finer details. These coins can fetch more than face value, though not by much. Uncirculated MS60 to MS65. Uncirculated MS60 to MS65 coins show no wear and have crisp details. They can range from $1 to $3, with higher grade coins, MS65 and above, being worth more. Proof coins PR70. Proof coins have a higher quality finish, with mirror-like surfaces and frosted details. A perfect PR70 proof coin can be worth more, generally between $3 and $8. 6. Historical context. Washington Quarter Series. The 1984 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter Series, which started in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. This series has remained the same in terms of design for decades, though there have been a few commemorative coins and minor updates over the years. The 1989 quarter dollar coin is a part of the Washington Quarter Series, which has been issued since 1932 to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States. This particular coin, the 1989 quarter, is a regular issue coin that was minted in various locations and can vary in value depending on its condition and rarity. Below is a full detailed breakdown of the 1989 quarter dollar. Overview of the 1989 quarter. Name: 1989 Washington quarter dollar. Minting year: 1989. Country: United States of America. Face value: 25 cents, 25 cents. Coin type: quarter, 25 cents. Mint marks: P. Philadelphia Mint. D. Denver Mint. S. San Francisco Mint, only for proof coins. Coin design. Obverse front. Design. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, facing left. Inscriptions: Liberty, at the top. In God We Trust, to the right of Washington, and the year 1989, at the bottom. Designer. The design of Washington's portrait was created by John Flanagan in 1932, and it has remained largely unchanged since then. Reverse back. Design. The reverse features an eagle perched on a branch, with its wings spread and looking to the left. The eagle is surrounded by the inscription United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, at the bottom, and quarter dollar on the lower right. Designer. The reverse was designed by John Flanagan, and this design has also remained unchanged since its inception in 1932. Specifications. Weight: 5.67 grams, 0.200 ounces. Diameter: 24.3 millimeters, 0.955 inches. Thickness: 1.75 millimeters, 0.069 inches. Composition: 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. The same as all quarters minted after 1965. Edge: reeded grooved. Mint mark's location. The mint mark, if applicable, is located under the eagle's tail feathers on the reverse of the coin, just above the word quarter. Mint locations for the 1989 quarter. Philadelphia Mint. P mint mark coins minted in Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark on them, as the P mint mark was only added starting in 1980 for circulation coins. Denver Mint. D mint mark Denver minted coins will have a D mint mark below the eagle's tail feathers. San Francisco Mint. S mint mark The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins that were specially made for collectors. These proof coins have a highly polished mirror-like finish. Value of the 1989 quarter. The value of the 1989 quarter is largely determined by its condition, mint mark, and whether it is a regular circulating coin or a proof coin. Here's a breakdown of potential values. Circulated 1989 quarters. Condition. Most 1989 quarters found in circulation will be worth only face value, 25 cents, as they are not considered rare or highly collectible. Value. Around 25 cents for typical circulated coins. Uncirculated 1989 quarters. If the coin is in excellent, uncirculated condition with no wear, scratches, or discoloration, it may be worth slightly more than its face value. Value. around $1 to $2, depending on the quality and mint mark. Proof 1989 quarters. Proof coins. Coins struck at the San Francisco Mint with a mirror-like finish for collectors. Proof coins are struck with specially polished dies, which give them a shiny, reflective surface. Value. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint can be worth between $3 and $8, depending on their condition and whether they have been graded by a professional coin grading service. Special editions and errors. If the coin has any errors or unusual characteristics, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or doubling, the value can significantly increase. These types of coins are much rarer and can be worth more to collectors. Collectability and rarity. The 1989 quarter is not a rare coin, and it was minted in large quantities. However, collectors may still be interested in obtaining high-grade versions of the coin or proof coins, especially for completing a Washington quarter collection. Proof coins. Mintmark proof coins tend to hold more value for collectors due to their higher quality, and these coins were often sold in sets by the U.S. Mint. Coin production in 1989. Total mintage for circulation coins. Philadelphia Mint. Approximately 532 million quarters were produced. Denver Mint. Approximately 591 million quarters were produced. Proof coins. Mintmark about 3.7 million proof quarters were made at the San Francisco Mint. Conclusion. While the 1989 Washington quarter is not considered rare and typically does not carry a significant premium over face value in circulated condition, it can still be of interest to collectors, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. If you have a 1989 quarter in excellent condition or one with a unique error, it may be worth more than its face value. Always consider getting valuable coins appraised by a professional or graded to determine their full value.